Hey guys, it's Janelle here, aka the girl in pink. Welcome back to my channel. I do tutorials and reviews each week, and I'm so excited to be filming this tutorial for you today because we're going to be using my newest palette that I got in my Boxycharm, the Hipdot palette, which is just so gorgeous. It's making me feel so inspired because look at these colors, they're gorgeous. They're just screaming fall to me. So I have to do a tutorial on it. Just gotta do it. So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and jump in with that. But before we do, make sure to take a moment and subscribe down below, help a girl out, and let's go ahead and get on to it. All right, so before we have all this fun, we're gonna do my eyebrows because they need some work done. So I'm gonna go in with my Morphe eyebrow pencil. And I think this is in the color Mocha. How I've been doing my brows lately is I've actually been doing just a solid line, outlining the bottom line of my brows to make them look really neat. And then we're gonna go in with the matching Morphe Latte Brow Cream. I used to be so in love with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade, but honestly I've been finding that the Morphe brow cream actually works really good, and I have been reaching for that a little bit more now, and it's actually much cheaper than the Anastasia one. So if you're looking for a good brow product, Morphe definitely would be a good option for you. Okay, so my brows are looking a little bit more like twins now. So to get my eyelids all set and ready to go for the awesome eyeshadow, I'm gonna use the eyeshadow primer Thank Me Later by Elizabeth Mott. I got this in my Boxycharm and I have been loving this. It works really well for keeping my eyeshadows in place, and it's so easy because you just squeeze a little bit on your finger and just run it along your eye. Okay, so now let's go into this awesome palette. I just have to say these colors are absolutely gorgeous. They are screaming fall to me, and I just have to use them. So I have to decide what I'm gonna do. So with a fluffy brush, I'm gonna go in with a transition color of Wonderlust, which is kind of like a little peachy color. Just go right into that crease area of our eye, kind of setting our eyes up for some really good color, and just keep blending the eyeshadow in windshield wiper motions. That will give you a very blended look. So I'm actually a huge summer girl. I love summer, I love warm weather, but fall, I have to say, I love fall makeup. I just feel like it works so well with my style of how I like my makeup to be done. So I am really excited for some fall weather now that I can actually bring out those colors. So since I'm wearing more purples today, I'm gonna actually go in with more like purples and plums. So I'm gonna be focusing in more on those colors today. So with my Sigma E37 brush, I'm gonna go in with Majesty, which is this beautiful, almost like magenta maybe. Dab it really lightly in because it is such a strong color. And I'm just going into my crease, developing that color even more. These colors are very pigmented, so it's best to go in little by little with them. Hey, so see what I mean? These colors are so pigmented. Oh, if you love having that extra punch, this is the palette for you. It really is. Okay, so then with my Sigma E45 brush, which is really nice because it's got a very nice point to your brush, so it's gonna go really deep into that crease. We're gonna go in with the color Surreal, which is like a really dark purple. We're gonna go right into that outer corner of our eye and just keep deepening those eyes up. And I'm focusing the color on the outer part of my eye because you guys know this is my favorite technique for making my eyes look bigger. So next step, I'm gonna do a half cut crease with my CoverGirl True Blend Concealer. Dab a little on my hand. I have a flat eyeshadow brush. I'm just gonna dip that in Just cut that crease away. I'm only gonna do a half cut crease though. I'm gonna set the concealer on my eyes with my Makeup Revolution Bake and Blot Powder just because it's really easy. Make sure you do set your cut crease with some powder because otherwise you're gonna have one sticky mess with that concealer on your eyes. So the next step that we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be taking an eyeshadow brush and going in with the color Virgin on top of that concealer. But we're gonna use the Smashbox setting spray right on the brush, so the eyeshadow is really gonna stick to the brush really, really well. Oh, that is so gorgeous. So now my eyes are so glittery. However, we have kind of like that harsh line between the darker color and the lighter gold. So what we're going to do is we're gonna find a color that is going to kind of blend those two out together. But what I'm just gonna do is I'm just gonna take this purple called Whisper right on my finger and just kind of dab that on and tap it in. Marry the two together. And if you really want to blend it out even more, just take a big fluffy brush and just go over it a little bit. Okay, there we go. So it's all blended out. I'm gonna do a winged eyeliner using my Maybelline Master Precise All Day liner. I love this one because it's got a really nice fine tip. I'm just gonna go ahead and get that liner on. So my winged eyeliner is done. Now we're gonna go ahead and finish up with the rest of my face. I'm gonna use my Farsali Skin Tune Blur Primer. I really love this one because it is so moisturizing on my skin, which I think as fall approaches, my skin gets a little bit drier, so having more moisturizing products is a little bit more important. And it smells very refreshing. So for foundation, I'm gonna go in with my Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place makeup, and then I'm gonna mix it in with my Iconic London Illuminator. Just add a few drops in. I want my skin to be so glowy and bronzy. Ooh, I think I may have used a little too much. Yeah, I used a little too much. That is okay. We can fix it with some powder. I haven't used this product in so long that I forgot how pigmented or how shiny it can make my skin look. Let's go in and highlight with some concealer. Well, I'll definitely have the bronzy look going on. Next, we gotta set my face because Lord knows I have a bunch of shine right now. So we're gonna go in with my Maybelline Fit Me powder. Yeah, that is helping. I mean, I still have the glow, but it's not as bad. I can work with a little bit of shine. It just gives my skin a little bit more of a youthful look. So to chisel up my cheeks, we're gonna go in with my Ace Beauté Bronzed in Paradise palette. This I got in my Boxycharm and I have been loving it lately. I'm gonna take my Kabuki brush and go in with the lightest color here. And just follow along my cheekbones, along my forehead like that. So basically what we want to do is do the number 3. So like this, and there we go. And then for contouring, we're gonna take a tapered, fluffy brush, and we're gonna go in with this darker color here. And just go right in on my cheekbones. It's a little bit more of a softer look when I do it this way. Okay, so for some blush, we're gonna be using one of my favorite things that I've gotten this month, which is the Juvia's Place, the Saharan Blush Volume 2 palette. Look at how beautiful and gorgeous these blushes are. I love them. I've been obsessed with them. We're gonna go in with the color B, which is a really beautiful plum color, and go right on the apples of our cheeks. The colors are extremely pigmented, so be careful and go little by little so you don't overwhelm your cheeks. For highlighter, I'm going to use my Maybelline Master Chrome in the color Molten Rose Gold. Just fan it right onto the tops of our cheeks. We are definitely going for the glowy look today. I want to fix a little bit of the oiliness on me right now. So what I'm doing is I'm just going to bake a little bit underneath my jawline like this. It's just gonna make my look a little bit more sharper and not as oily. And then we're just gonna powder up my chin. My nose up a little bit more, because it definitely needs it. Finish up my eyes with going in with a liner brush and just going in with Majesty. Just go along that lower lash line. Then we're gonna do some mascara with my Too Faced Better Than Sex. Now we just gotta brush off that powder underneath my contour and make it look a little bit more seamless. Okay, so my face looks a little bit more controlled with the oil. I'm happier with this, so I'm so thankful for baking, you have no idea. So for lipstick, we're gonna use my Lorac Pro liquid lipstick accompanied alongside my Jorna Plush Plum lip liner. So let's line out those lips. I really like Lorac liquid lipsticks because they do such a good job of staying on all day. And that is it, guys. So I am happy with this look. My skin definitely came out a lot glowier than I anticipated, but that is okay. There's nothing wrong with having glowy skin. It just makes you look younger. But I am super excited about the Hipdot eyeshadow palette because the colors are so pigmented and perfect for fall. And they are some of my favorite colors to work with. So that being said, if you have not played around with your Hipdot palette, make sure to do so. You're going to have a lot of fun with it. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give me a like and hit that subscribe button down below. It is so very appreciated. Until next time, guys. Mwah. Bye!